My parents' first date was at the Garth Brooks concert. You should go.
I should.
Is he dead?
No.
Okay.
I might take him out.
Welcome back to another episode of Andy's Talk. Today I'm joined by a great friend of mine. You might be wondering why he's dressed like a cowboy, because he is the cowboy, Matthew Williams. How are you today, buddy?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Why are you dressed like this? What did you just film?
Well, we just done a music video here in the office for a Christmas video that they're going to do on Facebook.
Yeah.
Connor's going to do it because Connor's the best.
Okay. By the time this comes out, this video would already be out. We're going to post it on Christmas Eve. Hopefully by now it has 2.5 million views because you're just so good at singing.
Well, thank you, Braden. I appreciate your hospitality.
Yeah. Well, Matthew, where are you from, man? Tell me a little bit about where you live, where you grew up, where you from.
I currently live in Scottsburg. I grew up in Austin out by Hardy Lake. Don't hold that against me.
That's where I'm from, so.
Okay, I'll hold it against you. So I grew up about Hardy Lake. I've got 3 kids, Denise, David, and Della.
I still go to Blake Road a lot. How close did you live to Blake Road?
I don't know where Blake Road's at.
It's on Hardy Lake, so clearly you don't know anything about
I grew up
Hardy
on
Lake.
Whitsett.
Okay. About a mile from me.
Yeah.
Sorry. Tell me about your kids.
Already did.
Well, tell them again.
Denise, David, and Della, 9, 8, and 2. Well, Della will be 2 in January. Yeah, man, they're just 3 happy kids. Thankfully, they're not mean kids.
So we've noticed, at Andy's Roofing, you're good at like everything. Like somebody could say, hey, can you build this? And it's just like perfectly built. What is your background? How did you get into the construction world and how'd you get into all that?
Man, I just grew up doing it. Could never afford to pay somebody to do it, so I kind of had to learn on my own. I did go to Prosser for auto tech, so I do all my own auto mechanics. My dad used to frame houses back when I was a kid. So I guess just watching some of his stuff. But a lot of it had to do with just not having a lot of money, so I just had to figure it out. So
is it something you like, though? Like, do you like building and creating?
I do. I like, especially, I used to build houses in Floyd's Knobs. But when you drive past a place you worked on, it's kind of like a sense of, proudness of seeing that. That's why I love working for Andy's. We do roofs everywhere from, Bardstown, Louisville, all the way up to Seymour and Madison. So everywhere I go, I see an Andy's roof.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it's pretty awesome.
Tell me about the chicken coop you built. That was a pretty cool chicken coop.
That was a big chicken coop.
It was nice.
Yeah, ended up getting 10 or 12 chickens, and I probably could have moved into this chicken coop. This thing was huge.
Like 2,000 square feet for a chicken coop?
I think the enclosed area was a 10 by 10, and the outside area was a 12 by 10. So, yeah, it was pretty big.
Yeah. How'd you get connected to Andy's? How did you find the job? Was it posted? Did you hear about it? Like, how did you say, you know what, I kind of want to go interview at that place?
I actually went on Indeed one time. I was looking for a job change in January of this year. So February will be 1 year I've been with the company. So I was on Indeed just filling out. I probably filled out maybe 10 or 15 applications to other places. And Andy's was one of them. So I didn't hear anything back from Andy's for about 3 days. So I called the office and spoke with Kevin. And Kevin was the production manager then, and now he's the general manager. Set up the interview, and it took off from there.
Well, one of the employees did friend request you when you applied.
Yeah, it was you.
Yeah, I know. I went back on our DMs, and you're like, hey, bud, do I know you?
Yeah, no, you definitely Facebook stalked me.
I didn't mean to. I was just looking because it said we had like 14 mutual friends, which we do. Yeah. And then I accidentally pressed the friend request, and you accepted, so I'm glad you accepted that.
Yeah, so, Kevin and I hit it off right off the bat. Kevin's a great guy. Him and I kind of pretty much have the same sense of humor as do you. And then next thing I know, I'm working for the company. About 5 months later, I get an email from Indeed saying that, sorry, that Andy's didn't choose you. You must not have been a good fit. And I was like, well, I'll try again next time.
What has your experience been like so far at Andy's Roofing? Because a lot of people don't get the experience of working inside and working with the people. Like, would you recommend a friend to work here? And like, what is your favorite thing about the company?
It definitely takes a special person to do what we do as site supervisors. So you've got to be a people person. You can't be a person that don't like people. Yeah. Because we deal with from the beginning. We show up at the job site at 7:30 till the time we leave at 4:30, 5 o'clock. We are there with the homeowners all day. Cody, Skylar, and myself, like, we all are great people. I guess people. Yeah. So I would recommend the job, but if you're not a people person, I would not do it.
Yeah.
Because I'd say 80% of what we do is customer related, to where we have to contact the customer, be in communication with them, deal with the customer. So, I mean, I love it.
So for somebody like you that does live kind of far away, and this isn't just like preaching, like come work here for the perks, but like I know you've said a couple of times, like the truck and gas card that you get to use to go back and forth is a big perk to you. Is that something that you enjoy? And like having a company truck?
Yeah, that right there is like equals up to like $5 an hour.
Yeah.
Like you're not putting wear and tear on your own vehicle. They do give you a gas card. You take it home. It's probably the best perk that the company offers for a site soup.
Especially for you, you've worked a couple other places. Is that not normal? Like you have to drive your
definitely
own?
Definitely not. I've worked a few different jobs, anywhere from maintenance supervisor in apartment complexes to factories to working for home builders. No, nobody offers you a take-home vehicle like Andy's does.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. And so we did start out this video saying you did sing. A big part of who you are and your background is music. So tell me about your personal music, your band, how you grew up in music. Tell me about all that.
My dad was a musician all throughout my childhood, but he moved to Tennessee when I was probably 4. So I didn't really get to see a lot of what he did. But I started playing at around age 13. Started playing bass in a band when I was 15. And
what kind of music was that?
That was country.
Okay.
I'm a huge 90s country fan. I feel like that's the best era of country music is 90s. So after that band, I left there. I started playing with another guy named Ray Bowling, and he's kind of molded me into what I am now.
You still play with him, right?
Yeah. So we've had an acoustic duo. Now it's a trio, but we've had it for about 10 years or so. It's the Bo Williams Trio. And starting at the beginning of the year, I'm actually taking his lead singer spot in the full band. And then I'm going to be the full-time lead singer of that. And that's going to be the River Valley Sons is going to be the name of that band.
Will you do anything other than 90s country music? Or
yeah, we're picking up a lot of, more, like the steel wood stuff. So I guess it would be more like a rock country type deal. I don't know what their exact genre is. But yeah, we're doing some Zach Top stuff. We're doing some new stuff. But I think our main thing is going to be 90s country.
And is that a full kit, full band? Like what
it's going to be a 4-piece band. It's going to be Ray Bowling on lead guitar. I will be on rhythm guitar and singing, Sam Pate on drums, and Richard Wright on bass.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're already booked up, I think until April, booked up every weekend.
So this video will come out the last week of December. So like the beginning of January, you got any shows? Somebody come see you?
Yeah, I think it's the second week. We're in Madison, the second weekend, Friday and Saturday. I think we're at the Legion on Friday, and then we're at a place called Tailgaters on Saturday. So yeah, and then I think the following week we're in Scottsburg, and then the next time we're in Seymour. So yeah, we're booked up so far. You can follow us on Facebook at the River Valley Sons. You can follow the Bo Williams Trio on there as well. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a new thing starting next year. It's going to be exciting.
Something that you guys probably don't know is like I've been to a concert or a show that Matthew's done.
Yeah.
The craziest thing is that he'll sing 30 songs and not even look at a chord chart, no lyrics. You memorize all of that stuff.
Yep.
And that's the crazy part.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of the whole iPad in front of your face. It kind of takes away from the show. I understand, if somebody yells out a random request and you bring up your phone and look up the words. I mean, that's fine. But I've never been a fan of somebody having a 32-inch iPad right there in front of their face, just staring at it the whole time.
I've never seen a 32-inch iPad. That'd be kind of crazy.
Let's figure it out.
Okay.
Let's do it.
What is your favorite song to play?
Ooh, favorite song? I'd probably have to say Thunder Rolls by Garth Brooks. Huge Garth Brooks fan. I feel like
is that your favorite artist?
Yeah. Garth Brooks is next to none.
Did you ever see him in concert?
No, have
Really?
not. Yeah, I've only been to one concert, and that's been Shenandoah.
My parents' first date was a Garth Brooks concert. You should go.
I should.
Is he dead?
No.
Okay.
I might take your mom.
Okay. All right. Well, we might just have to end that podcast right here. Matthew, thanks for coming out here. Again, go look up his band. It's really good. Go see him. It's a great weekend activity. A lot of places you can take your kids.
Yep.
It's a family entertainment. The one place we went to was really beautiful, overlooked the Ohio River. 2, if you are interested in working at Andy's Roofing, as what Matthew talked about, a site soup, we're hiring. Go to andysroof.com/careers, fill out that application. You never know, it might work out. Matthew's one of my better friends now, and all because he applied on Indeed.
Yeah, and whenever I become famous, I'll try not to forget you.
Don't forget us. Don't forget this room where we just filmed this video for you.
What's your name?
Braden. Guys, click the subscribe and the bell so you know when we post. Go follow us on social media. Malachi and Connor are killing it as always. We got great content coming out, and we will see you next time.